What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre, the Brute Daniels, and welcome to another episode of Brutal Rant. So happy to have you guys with me today. We're going to be talking about something that's a little sensitive to my soul, but I'm sure we're all going to have ourselves a good time. We're going to be talking about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Yes, indeed. In a recent month, since the release of No Way Home, the popularity for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man has exploded. And granted, I'm happy to see it. Andrew Garfield personally is my favorite Spider-Man. Hold the gasps. Like I said, Spider-Man. I think he's the perfect Spider-Man that's been done in these films. Not Peter Parker, per se. I think Tobey Maguire is a superior Peter Parker. But Andrew, he had the quick wit and all the cockiness and everything that I'm used to in my kind of Spider-Man. So in my personal opinion, I think he's a superior Spider-Man to Tobey Maguire's and Tom Holland's. Tom Holland, I don't really like his Spider-Man in general, but whatever, that's not what this is about. But we're going to talk about what the heck is going on. Because where have all these fans been hiding for the last 7-8 years or so? Where have they been hiding? But whatever, let's just talk a little bit. Like I mentioned before, I've always been a fan of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I actually really like the first movie, The Amazing Spider-Man #1. I thought that movie was really solid. I honestly really enjoyed it. I know it has its critics and naysayers, but I think that movie is really good. His portrayal of Spider-Man has never been the weakness of his films. The weakness has never been like, oh man, our Andrew Garfield sucks, and that's why these movies suck. No, the fault has always been in writing, direction, and production. But he's always been a bright spot in my personal opinion. So I'm so glad he's getting this elevation. But it seems that the same people a few years back we were saying, oh, cancel Amazing Spider-Man 3, oh, Andrew Garfield, he sucks, he brought down the franchise, he destroyed the franchise, are the exact same people now talking about oh my god, I love Andrew Garfield, oh, give him an Amazing Spider-Man 3, and and whatever else. I'm like, yo, y'all lukewarm out here, man. Like, yo, like, y'all were literally saying that he's the downfall of the entire franchise and why it had to be rebooted, but now that he's back in your eye for a hot second, it's like, hey, we love you. Like, no, bro. Nah, bro. And that's the vibe I'm getting from a lot of people and a lot of naysayers. I remember getting completely buried by saying, whatever. Pretty much what I said was like, hey, it's not his fault. It's all that great stuff, but I got buried for it years ago. But now it's like, oh, give him another movie. People are finicky. But one thing I will say, we're going to talk about Amazing Spider-Man 2. That movie's trash. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's trash. But what I'm going to do a little compliment sandwich when we get to it. Yeah, I'm going to do a little compliment sandwich, but but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. But I really liked this design for the Spider-Man costume from Amazing Spider-Man 2. I honestly think it's one of my favorite ones, with the big bright eyes and all that other stuff. It's very comic-y, and I really liked it. But yeah, so let's talk about a couple of the movies. So the first Amazing Spider-Man, as I said before, I really liked this movie, but I didn't like the costume. I love Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. The story was okay, I guess. But it wasn't offensive, and I like the darker, grittier tone that it took. That was definitely anti of what Tobey's cartoony style was. So kudos. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is garbage. There's no question about it. There's like 2 good scenes, and that's the opening when he's swinging. That scene is cool, and the scene I have here with the at Times Square. That scene's really cool. The rest of this movie, trash. 110%. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's garbage. But once again, it's not to his fault. But so I'm really happy to see that he's getting all these different opportunities and that his stock is rising meteorically. And now they're talking about actually making a third film and putting him in other things and really reviving his character. And that's tremendous. Anytime there's more Spider-Man to go around, it's always a good time. So rumor is, Morbius has been delayed until April now. So word on the street is that they're filming scenes with Andrew Garfield in the film. So more than likely, if that rumor is true, that would make sense why it's being pushed back and all that stuff like that. And that would be cool to actually have, start building his Sinister Six bit, even though Morbius was more of an anti-hero than a villain, but whatever. Like, hey, more things he's in, the better. I really like him. I think, I really appreciate his meteoric rise, and I really want to see more stuff from him. I always thought he got a short end of the stick, so I want to see more from him. So good on him. Good on Andrew Garfield. Keep it up, brother. Keep on hustling. I'm in your corner. So final verdict is pretty much like, yo, my only problem is with the fan base basically just kind of jumping on the bandwagon of, oh, we always loved you, when it was so many of them that were pretty much bamming on him and bashing him and like, oh, you're the trashy one, that's why they have to reboot it. But they didn't put the blame on where it belonged. The blame should have went to the studio, directing, writing. It was no fault of his own. Because even if you go back and watch that movie, Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I will reiterate is trash, but if you go back and watch it, you can see how much effort he's actually putting forth into his performance. All the emotions, all the relationship stuff that he has with Gwen, and to an extent Harry, because everything with Harry Osborn didn't work. That movie is bad. And Electro, trash. And I even thought the animation budget took a hit. That animation is trash. You go back and look, it doesn't look good at all. But good on Andrew Garfield. Good on him. Big ups to you, brother. I look forward to seeing a whole lot of cool stuff from you. So that's all I really got to say on that topic. Yeah. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. What do you think about Andrew Garfield coming back as Spider-Man? Are you excited? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the description section. Not description section. The comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. So that's all I really got for today. Definitely follow me on all those dope social media platforms you see over there. Namely on Twitter, trying to raise that Twitter roof. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm on the road to 1,000. So I would always love your support and to help me reach that goal. But that's all I got for today. And I will catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the Spinwiz app. And check out my comic series, Trouble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.